Hello, family. Good morning. I hope you're all doing great. Anyways, this is our first video. This is not part of your market structure videos. This is the first video on TDI. And I want to explain to you just a crash course on Traders Dynamic Index. So I hope you enjoy it. Let us begin. As always, I will begin with illustration so that you will understand what the TDI is. So let me begin with an illustration. I will illustrate and label what these things mean. So TDI comprises of a few things. The first thing is this blue line, right? This blue line is known as the volatility band. Volatility band. So I'll write it here. The volatility band. Let me make it small, it's too big. Good. The volatility band. Now, this volatility band, right? The top volatility band is known as the resistance volatility band, and the bottom band is known as the support volatility band. This just keeps price in check. If your volatility band squeeze, if they squeeze like here, it means that a breakout is about to happen. If your volatility band squeeze, it means that a breakout is about to happen. Okay. Next, we have the solid 50. Solid 50, for him, he doesn't move that much. He stays straight in your trade. Let me do solid 50. Solid 50, he doesn't move. He's just there. Now, he has a specific use, right? I'll be showing you very, very soon. And we have price line. Price line is the true heartbeat of market. Price line is the true heartbeat of market. So if market is going bullish, you see this guy going up. This is price line. Right? Let me put his name here so that we will see. He's known as price line. Price line. Now, price line is what you should be focusing on. Price line is what you should be focusing on. Ignore your candlesticks. This green guy here tells you every information you need to know about your trades. So let's say market is about to turn, it's about to go for sales, right? The minute price line goes out of the volatility band, there was a squeeze. So just know that there was an impulse move of price going out. So how do I sell? I start selling knowing that sellers have entered market when price line goes back below the volatility band. Once it goes back below the volatility band, it's a confirmation that sellers are returning into market. Price line has this unique thing it does. It can give you an M pattern when it's at the resistance volatility band and a W pattern when it's at the support volatility band. Since we are about to go down, it gave us an M pattern on top of the volatility band. Bear in mind, the first move will be out, the second move will remain within the volatility band. After price line comes one other guy. His name is bloodline. So this is bloodline. Bloodline, when he crosses price, he always gives a signal. So since bloodline has gone above price line, it is an indication for us to take sales. It's an indication for us to take sales. You see? Take sales. So let me write his name down. Bloodline. That's black line. It's an indication for us to take sales. Now, the minute price line crosses black line, you have sell entries. You have sell entries. Last, we have our liquid 50. Now, liquid 50, he moves like water also. Liquid 15 will show you the direction price is going to see it's pointing down. It means that we are about to go down. Now, since price line is coming all the way down, my first take profit would be when price line touches my liquid 50. This becomes my first take profit. Let me write down liquid 50's name first. Liquid 50. That's in here. Liquid 50. So price line went and touched liquid 15. First take profit hits, right? You can enter again when the cross is below it and target again solid 50. Another TP would be hit. Now let me show you the use of solid 50. Solid 15, when price line goes below solid 15, market becomes bearish. Price starts to trend bearish. Price starts to trend bearish. So market starts trending bearish and we see price falling. You see? We see price falling. Again, price line went out of the volatility band. This is a breakout. A breakout has occurred. So if you are in sales, just know that this is the final push of your sales. Do not even think of entering sales again because price broke out here. You would exit all sell trades the minute price line returns back inside the volatility band. You exit all your sell trades. Exit all your sell trades. Because the trend is about to change. It will give you that W pattern and start going up. What would you notice here? You'll notice that black line will come and also go below here. Once black line goes below here, this now becomes an entry for you to take buys. Play this video again. Your first take profit, whether your liquid 15 is above or not. If the liquid 50 isn't here and there's solid 50, your first TP would be the solid 50. But if liquid 50 is here, your first take profit becomes liquid 50, right? Then price carries on moving going up. Second TP will be solid 50. Then market does this thing, break out, go back in, and gives us a pattern. So this is what will happen with price for a very, very long time. Nothing will change. Market will carry on doing this. Market will carry on doing this. Do you see? So your take sell starts from here, here. Your exit is when price line enters back. Your buy trades is when price line goes above black line. You see? So you exit when the green touches the blue and enters back in, you exit. You enter buys when red goes below the green and gives you that small W pattern, you enter buys. Your TPs are always liquid 15, solid 50. That's just it. You can re-enter trades when when your trades, when price line goes below solid 50. When price line goes below solid 50 and liquid 50, you can enter trades. You see here, I could have entered trades again here. I could have entered trades again there. Here, I take sells because this guy is crossed. So I'll take sells. Here, upon the entry here, I would exit my buys because price line touched the blue line back again. So I'll exit my buys. And the next move, when price line goes above, when black line goes above price line, I start selling. That is it for TDI. Let's go straight to our chart. Let's see if we can understand this. Straight to our chart. Okay. So let me show you this. This is volatility band. You can see the black line there. That's solid 50. This blue here is known as what? My volatility band. This is how you add it. This is my TDIGM. It's simple. Go to your trading view. Go to your indicators. Type in here TDI. Right? You choose this one here. It says TDI Gold Mines edited for MMM by Jacob something. I don't know if that's the name, but let me check with mine and I'll show you. And these are my settings for TDI. So you can take a picture of this if you want. Let me even make it blue. It doesn't look blue to me. Okay, now it does. You see, this green doesn't look full green to me. Now it does. The yellow is a full yellow now. The red is a full red now. When you're done, you click on OK. So if I go to indicators and I type TDI, you will just choose this. And it pops up. That's it there. This. It pops up. Then you start using it. Okay. So back to TDI. So you can see that here, price line entered back into the volatility band. You'd have exited all buy trades that you were taking from here. And when price line crossed below black, you would enter sells. The first TP would be solid 50. Market went below it, you would take another sells. The second TP would be when price touches the liquid 50. Currently, price line is below black, so market is trading bearish. Here, market was a sell. First TP was solid 50. It carried on. There was a breakout. Upon the return of price back into the volatility band, you exit your sells and enter buys. Markets carried on going up. The first TP would be liquid 50. Let's check our charts. So as you can see with here, price line went below our black. Let me even go to a day so that you can see it better. This is a day. You see, price line went below black. Seller stack started from here, going all the way down. Right now, price line is below solid 50, liquid 50. Market is trending bearish. Forget about this bullish candle. Buyers will only come in when price line crosses above black. Since price line hasn't crossed above black, buyers are not in. You see, buyers are not in. See here, this bullish move happened as a result when price line went above blood line and volatility band here. You would have taken buys. The only time you exit your buy is here. When price line goes below both blood, goes below the volatility band, you exit your buys and you enter sells immediately. It is so easy. Let's see here. See this M pattern here? At this point, it was straight. Here, price was diverged. So your green line also helps you identify divergence when it comes to trading. So I can place my line here. You can see that it is diverged here. I can place the same lines also here. You can see that it is straight. So this is telling me the market is doing the opposite. Price needs to make its way going down. And price did. Price went all the way down. You see. Now with price line going below black, you took sells here. You are in. There are some days price line will not go out of the volatility band. But so long as price line crosses back up above black, the trend has changed. You see here, price line went back up against black. See, trend changed. Market didn't necessarily go out of the volatility band. It goes out of the volatility band as an extreme method when price has too much momentum, then it pushes going out. So a simple cross of your blood and price line gives you a signal. So if the green line crosses the red at the bottom, it's a buy. When the green line crosses the red on top, it's a sell. It doesn't necessarily mean you must go out of the volatility band. So as you can see here, nothing went out of the volatility band, but it crossed and there was buy. Your first TP would be solid 50. You see? Here they crossed. It went down. You exit your sells. There a minute it crosses back again. Let's check 4 hour. Now looking at 4 hour, I want you to see something very, very nice. Now notice how price has been falling since here, right? Market price line crossed, there was a sell, you sold. Pullbacks, the market was still sells. Currently buyers are coming in because price line has just crossed above black, so buyers are coming in. Look at the structure here, open high. So it goes hand in hand with your selling, you see. Now I will go to daily to check if indeed market is going bullish as it says in 4 hour. In a daily, I can still see the price line is still below liquid 50 and solid 50. So I know that no, it's just a small pullback. Overall trend is still bearish. Market is still bearish. Long-term buyers will come in when price line goes above blood line. Once it crosses, it's an entry. It hasn't crossed yet, so we are still based on this previous entry, which is selling. TDI is the easiest way to make money when you are analyzing charts. When your TDI line goes up, it gives you a pattern M. When it's at the bottom, it gives you a pattern W. It is so lovely to use. I hope you enjoyed this lesson on TDI. Please, if you have any question regarding how to trade TDI, please refer to this video again. Let me show you one last pair with TDI so that you will see how easy TDI is. Okay, let's have a look at this thing here. So price line went up, right? This was buying. First move, market touched volatility band. I will exit all my buy trades. Price line went below blood, gave us the M pattern. I will start selling here. My first take profit is my liquid 50. You see, price broke below it. My second take profit is solid 50. Market went down. couldn't break above bloodline breakouts. Price was out of the volatility band. I will start looking to take buys immediately when price line goes back above here. I will exit all my sell trades. Let's go to our chart. Let's see. See exactly where your sell started from here. So you would have been in sales for a very, very long time. See here, when price line went above volatility band, market still gave us structure, open high. Price still fell. Currently, buyers are in. You see, buyers are in. See how volatility band squeezed? See how they squeezed? And after they squeezed, what happened? Price line broke out. Price line is below solid 50, so market is trending bearish. Let's check in a day. See, buyers are nowhere in this market. Open high. Buyers will only come into this market when price line crosses above blood and volatility band. Then we know that buyers are in. Do you see? See, price line just tapped our volatility band. It hasn't crossed back above blood line. So sellers are still dominating. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoy all this lovely stuff I've prepared in the book for you. I wish you all the best. Good luck.